Hi,
Hi,
I'm Sharrae.
I'm Chantelle.
This is my mom,
That's my daughter.
and this is Who Starts a Pod with Their Mum, and I
She
do,
does.
apparently. We're gonna start with a game. We're gonna play. What are we gonna play?
Would you
Would
rather?
you rather? I've got my questions here on my laptop.
Are we going to do alternative? You, then me, then me, then you? Are we going to do it like that?
We can do if you
I have
want.
this organised already, but this is how we're doing it. Improvisation. I actually not very good at this, and today at work I was like, Karen, help me out. So thanks, Karen. Karen gave me.
Shout out to Karen.
Yeah, Karen had lots to give me. I was up first last week, so.
Oh, you want me to start? Okay.
You can start. So it's 1-1. Is that what we're going to do?
Sure. Yeah, we can do like that.
Okay, you go.
Cool.
Go, girl.
Okay. Would you? This is a good one. I heard it on the Shits and Gigs podcast.
Oh, you're stealing it.
I'm not stealing it. It's just a question.
Oh,
they don't have copyrights on it.
Okay.
But yeah, it said, and it really made me think. It said, would you rather get 5 million now, or would you rather earn £1 for every step you take for a year?
5 million now. I could die next week. So at least if I've got the 5 million now, I can spend it.
That didn't take long for
anything could happen that I can't step again. So no, I'm taking the money now.
Really?
Yeah, really. That's so simple.
I feel like I would do the steps because I feel like, I don't know, it would encourage me to,
To me, steps is a greedy option because you're thinking more, but you don't know how long you're going to be living, or anything can happen that will stop you from stepping.
For a year, you would have to do at least. They said this on there as well. They said you'd have to do at least 13,000 steps a day to get 5 million.
I hear that,
won't even get 5 million.
But my thing is that anything can happen that stops you from stepping again. You could get knocked over and you're paralyzed. You could die. So therefore, give me the money now. Let me enjoy it now.
I'm thinking like this.
Why not? It's really thinking about. I'm logical. My brain is logical.
Fine.
So I'm taking the money.
I don't have any logic.
Okay, you want to do the steps. You want to work for the money when I can get it for free. I don't have to step or do nothing for the money.
Fine. Okay.
But yeah. Okay, my first one. Would you rather be in prison for a year or be left on a desert island by yourself for a year?
I mean, it's pretty much the same, to be honest.
Well, no. If you're in prison, there's interaction with people. You get your meals.
Okay, I pick prison because at least I'll if I'm on a desert, I have to hunt for my food.
Hunt for your food.
I'm not a hunter type. I'm not the hunter type.
You're not the hunter type.
No. So I would rather, prison. Prison. Then again, what if I end up in one fight and then it's over for me in prison?
Okay, but you don't know.
I mean, you don't know about the whole walking thing, but you went off into some philosophical tangent about walking. Whether or not you might be able to walk tomorrow, you might not be able to walk tomorrow.
Yeah, but you might not.
I might.
What's going to happen tomorrow?
I might get murked in prison and it's over for me. So
okay, you might get murked.
Yeah,
murdered.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or
maybe you would, but it's just a question. Which would you prefer? So what is your answer?
Okay, I take the prison only because the meals will be given to me.
Okay.
And I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I might lose weight while I'm in there. I probably would.
See, this is why I don't want to laugh, because I laugh and she always takes the mick out of me.
Yeah.
Unfair.
Because the laugh is just outrageous. Like, there's no one. I've never met anyone that laughs like that. I'm not trying to tame it. Listen, I've heard. Anyway,
leave me alone.
Let me not.
Anyway,
okay.
Question 2.
Yes, question 2. Would you rather travel back in time with the knowledge you have now and start life again, or go forward 10 years with all your your traumas that I'm
going back.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Going back to the beginning.
Yeah.
So I can avoid certain people.
Oh.
I can spend more time with certain people.
Okay.
I can know what's going to happen to certain people, so that can be avoided. Illness or whatever. Let's nip it in the bud before. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm going back.
True.
Easy question for me. I'm going way back.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah,
Yeah, because if I go forward, my life is cut by 10 years already. Like,
it's true.
I'm already in my 40s.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, your turn.
Okay. So, would you rather eat no pasta for a whole year or have no interaction with social media for a year?
Social media is toxic, so I don't know. Maybe I'd give up
But
social
we could
media.
be doing this.
But also, if I give up pasta, then, you know, like before, I'd probably lose a lot of weight. So, but who am I without pasta? That's who am I without pasta? I don't know who I am anymore. I probably pick the pasta for the sake of my health.
What, without pasta? You'll go without pasta?
Yeah, I'd go without pasta
for a year.
Yeah,
I think we should try it for real.
Okay, let's slow it down. Let's slow it down.
No,
half of my menu for the year is gone.
I would say more than half.
Okay,
90% of your menu would be gone.
Sure. Fine.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Moving on.
Okay. Where am I now? Okay. Would you? Well, to be fair, actually, never mind. Let me not get shady till I read the question. Would you rather only be able to shout for the rest of your life, or only be able to whisper for the rest of your life?
And what shady was you going to be shady and say?
You're shouting anyway all the time, so
that's not true.
Well, you're loud. That's
not true. That is not true.
Lies. You're not loud.
No. I'd rather whisper for the rest of my life.
See, even this whisper here is loud.
No, it's not. It's not loud. But no, I mean,
you'd rather
people
whisper.
say I'm loud, but I don't think I'm that loud. And I know how to be quiet in the right situations.
I mean, well, yeah,
so I'm not always like on the phone with really loud, so everyone knows the whole business. That's not me. No, I'm not loud. Shut up. That's a lie. She's trying to wind me up so I'm loud, so I look whatever. Anyway, moving on. Okay. So yeah, it's my turn, is it?
Yeah.
What did I even answer? Okay, whisper. Yeah. Okay. Would you prefer no shower for a whole week or not to be able to brush your teeth for a week?
Both of those sound like hell.
Mm-hmm. But you gotta pick one.
So either stinky breath or stinky body.
Yes.
Oh dear.
My logic is I would not brush my teeth because I can keep my mouth closed. I don't have to talk to anybody.
You don't have to talk to anybody. What do you
mean?
I
just wouldn't talk to nobody.
I was gonna pick the teeth, but the thing is, I was thinking, I could wear a mask, but then that means I have to smell my own smelly breath. Yeah. And that's too much for me. Maybe, I can't lie.
Then I was gonna say no shower because maybe you could still spray and mask the smell.
Yeah, I think I'll have to pick the shower. I'm so sorry.
But I was thinking I wouldn't talk to anyone. So when I'm at work, I'm like, no, I can't answer the phone. I'll just be like, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe shower and just spray perfume up the place.
Yeah, it would have to be the perfume.
But then you know what's really bad as well when the underarm BO mixes with the perfume as well. And that is not good.
A funk.
This is hard, isn't it? Thanks, Karen. That was one of Karen's.
Shout out to Karen.
So yeah, what's your pick?
I'd have to pick the shower.
Shower.
Yeah.
Okay. No shower. Okay. Fair enough. Moving on.
Okay. Would you rather be remembered in history books for doing something terrible, or be completely forgotten after you die?
Something depends what the terrible is.
I don't know.
Things have got to make sense to me. I'm dyslexic. So do we know what kind of terrible?
I don't know. Maybe you were a serial killer or something. I don't know.
Oh,
that's
really terrible.
All right.
I just don't remember me. It's fine. Will my family remember me?
No, completely.
Nobody forgotten. So that means nobody's gonna visit my grave or anything. Then, I'm gonna be cremated.
Is a sad question.
But I mean, yeah, just forget me. Then that's cool. I'd rather be forgotten.
Yeah, I think I'd
just
forgotten.
forget me. Done. Who am I?
Who are you?
Exactly. Next one, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Would you prefer the ability to read minds or the ability for what you draw can come to life? Thanks, Karen.
Shout out to Karen. Read minds or what I draw
comes into life. I think I know what you're going to pick.
I think I would draw because I just draw myself a wad of cash and I'm set for life.
Okay. I didn't think you'd think that. I was thinking more to
read
draw.
minds.
No. But I was thinking you were going to say draw your dad or people that have passed that you miss. That's what I thought you would have thought.
Oh, well, now I feel like a terrible person.
The money comes first. But it doesn't mean you can only draw one thing. I mean, you've got that ability, so you could draw them too.
I could. In saying that, though, would the drawing of my dad be my dad, or would it just be like a copy of him?
Listen, this is just what Karen said. I think you're thinking too deep. It's going to be your dad's. Yeah, that's how it is. It's going to be a proper wad of cash that is usable in all shops, Uber Eats, like everything.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
fair enough.
So you're going to pick the
drawing.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, me too. I don't care what people's thinking. Not interested. Moving on, your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay. Would you rather go a year without desserts or have to drink a spoonful of apple cider vinegar every single day?
Go without a dessert or drink a spoon of apple cider. I'd have a spoon of apple cider every day. Even though I'm not really a dessert, I'm quite picky with my dessert. But I do like to have myself an apple crumble. I've got a couple apples in there. I want to make myself an apple crumble. And I like my now vegan ice cream. Ice cream and chocolate biscuits with toffee sauce. Thank me later. So yeah, I mean, as I said, I'm not a big dessert fan, but yeah, I'll take the apple cider because that's meant to be good for weight loss as well, right? But then it's not really.
It tastes horrendous.
I know, but it's 1 spoon a day. I can suck a sweet afterwards. You can that kind of thing. After. Exactly. So it's kind of defeating the purpose. But yeah, that's what I would do.
Okay. Yeah. That was kind of dry, but yeah.
Okay. Some of them have to be dry. Okay. This one, I'm not sure because we talked about lotto already, and I would pick the lotto. So, would you prefer true love today or win the lotto next week?
Truthfully, I can wait for love. I mean, it's no rush. So I'd pick the lotto.
Yeah. I mean, this is again, thank you, Karen. And I said, as soon as I heard this, I was like, yeah, lotto, give me the lotto.
Yeah.
Literally.
Can love pay the bills?
I'm going to have a lot of love coming my way when I'm a lotto winner, innit?
Yeah, but that's controversial.
Yeah, but still, I'm not, obviously, majority would not be genuine.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, you can wait for love. I've been waiting a long time for love. So I will continue to wait, but I'll be waiting with my lottery where I'm going shopping, buying my footwear, my bags, and my duvet covers because that's one of my things that I like.
Lol, that's so... What? Duvet covers? Like, you think about the lottery and the first thing you're thinking about is buying duvet
because you buy what you like. So I like footwear, I like bags, and I like duvet covers.
A nice house,
a nice car. That goes without saying. A house,
holidays.
Car, that goes without saying, but I'm just, I just think duvets, I can buy a whole heap. Yeah.
Exciting.
It is. To have a nice new duvet on the bed is lovely.
You're right, to be fair.
If I could change, have a different one every day, I would. Brand new. Christmas,
that's long.
New Year's, always have a new duvet on my bed. Brand new.
That's long.
Yeah.
Changing them every day.
I know. I wouldn't. I need them like a maid or something to do that. But yeah.
I mean, to be fair, you'll have the money. So.
But yeah. Yeah, that's true.
This is my last one.
She's feeling it, obviously.
No.
She's laughing before she even said it.
Would you rather listen to A-Marie One Thing for the rest of your life or outcast Miss Jackson for the rest of your life? I thought of that one myself.
Oh my gosh. She knows I don't like neither of these songs.
I don't know why.
Or Sorry Miss Jackson. Is it that one?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I can't pick. I can't. It's horrible. I don't want to hear none of them. How long do I have to do
for the rest of your life? You got to listen to it at least once a day for the rest of your life.
Sorry. That cuts deep. This is hard. Oh gosh. Oh, I can't pick. I can't.
Got something going on. You say it's puppy love. We say it's
I can't pick. I don't want any. I don't want any.
Pick one.
Oh, they're both as bad as each other.
They're really not. They're not bad at all.
Not everyone has taste. I can't. They're both. I'm singing them both, and they're both just annoying. And because they're so annoying, I can't pick. But they're both crap. They're both annoying. Sorry for any of these fans, but the songs are rubbish. Any blinking one of them, I don't care because they're both crap. Fine. Sorry.
All right, go on then. What's your last one?
Okay. Would you rather have to sing along to every song you hear, or dance along to every song you hear?
I would say dance because I feel like
sorry. Anyway,
I feel like my voice would get tired if I had to sing along to every single song so I can dance.
You can't do either, so that's what
I mean. I can hold a note, but whatever. There's haters amongst us. Whatever.
Chick can't sing, chick can't dance.
It's lies, all lies. Yeah, I'd pick the dancing.
So you're walking on the street, you hear music, you're gonna dance rather than sing to yourself. I don't know. I'm just saying because to me, you're gonna look like you're just not gonna look very normal if you're dancing on the street.
Well, you know me. You've known me all my life. I'm not normal anyway, so
okay.
Who even cares?
You go for that, girl.
So now we're going to get serious, and possibly, well, it's definitely quite sad, but the word of the day is femicide. Have you ever heard that term before?
Femicide? No.
It's basically just the mass killing of women, which seems to be a thing right now. I mean, you've heard of homicide, you've heard of genocide, and there's femicide. That's basically women dying basically, and with recent events that have happened in Croydon, the 15-year-old girl that got stabbed. I just thought it would be very important to just shed a light on this topic because it's very, very, as a woman myself, and my mum is a woman as well, obviously, and no, I just felt it's very important to just talk about this.
We would like to send condolences and prayers out to her family at this time, and I hope God is the comfort for you all, really.
Amen. So and I think it's important to say her name, Elianne Andam, because a lot of times when these things happen, victims, they get brushed under the rug and then things are never addressed ever again. Basically, I just wanted to just shine a light on things that keep happening now. I don't know if you heard about this topic as well, but there seems to be an epidemic of men just being entitled to women and just lashing out violently, and it's
not new.
It's definitely
been going on for a long time, but I feel like it's maybe highlighted a bit more. Because cases are rising. So I think it's been highlighted more. But yeah, this is not a new thing at all that's been going on. It's just hard being a woman, not feeling you can be out at a certain time without kind of looking over your shoulder or making sure somebody knows where you are. And I feel like probably a high majority of ladies have had an issue before with unwanted attention when you've said no, but they're still kind of trying, or maybe being followed, or I mean, even for yourself, you've had that incident. And luckily, a mum's intuition, I kind of had a feeling something was wrong. So basically, long story short, my daughter, it was quite late. It was probably after 12, after 1 maybe.
Yeah.
She sent me a text message and I saw it on my phone, but I didn't open it. I just literally just called her. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm on the bus going home. And she seemed perfectly fine. But in myself, something wasn't right. I just wasn't feeling happy. And I said to her, all right, get off the bus. Like I said, I'm going to come and meet you, because she still had to change buses to get home. And yeah, she was fine. You know, we were talking on the phone while she was there, and basically she got to a certain point and I said, get off the bus, but she should have got off before, like in a busier part, but she didn't. And she got off the bus and she said, oh my God, Mum, I'm glad you're coming. This guy was basically speaking to me on the bus, or kind of making you feel...
he was giving me like weird looks on the bus, and I just felt really uncomfortable. That's when I messaged my mum, and then she was like, okay, I'm on my way, basically.
Yeah, so basically, but at the point I didn't know what was going on, so it's only when she got off the bus waiting for me, and I said to her, okay, walk to a different bus stop. And then she's talking to me, and then she's like, oh my God, Mum, he's coming. So he's got off the bus at this other stop, and then he walked into her stop.
And I was like, what?
Yeah, so I was like, walk to where people are, and I'm on my way, kind of. And I drove her, pick her up. And then when we kind of drove around, he was totally in a different direction. So we know he was following her, because he didn't need to be where he was, you know, near her. So, and I always think, what if I didn't have that intuition? What could have happened? But also, people need to try. And I know, you know, you should be able to walk where you want to walk, and at any time of night, but we need to try and protect ourselves, because there is men like this or people like this out there.
You know? Can't win. Like we can't. I mean, I understand what you're saying. Like, we need to protect ourselves, but the thing is, traditionally people say that, oh, the men are meant to be like the providers and the protectors, and at the same time they're the ones that we have to be fearful of. So it's like, we can't, like, you can't win. And at the same time, I could, like you said, I could take the precaution. I could get on the bus, or I could get on the Uber, but I might get a creepy Uber driver as well. So it's like,
well, that's what I'm saying. You don't know, because look at, you know, Sarah Everard. It was a policeman that approached her, someone who is supposed to be protecting you from dangers, and he was the danger himself. So as a woman now, I mean, I have a car, so I'm not really walking late at night. And even if I'm going somewhere by train, I'll probably drive my car to a certain point. So there's not a lot of me traveling by myself. And also, I'm scared of foxes. So I always have to think in my mind what's going to happen. But you just don't know who, like, as a woman, if a police car or somebody's flashing me, I'd be scared to stop now, because I don't know, is it genuine? What is going to happen? But you can't fault a woman now for being scared or concerned, even when it is the police. Skeptical, yeah, exactly.
And even young Elianne, did she have an idea that this 17-year-old boy was going to be violent?
What we do know is that should never ever have happened. It's not warranted. It's just like, why are these young people walking around with these, you know, machetes, knives, swords, things like that in the first place?
These young boys. And it's like, who is guiding these young people to where they feel the need, or they've got access to these kinds of things to be carrying around these sorts of horrendous weapons? Like,
but I think we can't say the guidance, because sometimes it's not the parents. Sometimes these parents are doing the best they can do with what they have, and some children are literally, they're one thing in the house, and when they're with their friends, they're a totally different type of person.
I mean, there's a continuous issue with men, young boys, like being violent and being misogynistic. And like, for example, there's I don't know if you heard about this case. There's a young girl, Jamea Janae Harris. She basically was killed by another young boy. This was in the US, because she didn't want to flirt back, and she's you know, her child was like probably like 1 year old or something, and now her child has lost a parent because of that entitlement that this man has, thinking that, oh, you don't want to flirt with me, then you know, then you lose your life. And that's a horrid way to think. Like, what is making people think like this?
There's no value on life, and I think that's what the problem is that people do not value other people's lives, because if you did, over something so minute, you wouldn't think, okay, I'm going to kill somebody. It's just ridiculous. But there's no value on life. It's like, so what? And it's literally, it's just getting worse. It's a very sad way to live. It's upsetting. It's worrying. Because, I mean, it's just, I mean, I could go in, but it's literally ridiculous.
A 20-year-old, Alexis Watkins, she died after her brother had her in a chokehold for 15 minutes.
Wow. Why did he do that?
Over Wi-Fi, because he must have changed. He changed the Wi-Fi password because he wanted to do some video game and he didn't want anyone else on the Wi-Fi. And then I think he got into an altercation with his mum, and then the sister stepped in to try and break it up, and then he just lashed out. And he's 16 years old. So what kind of, like, it's scary. That's scary. 15 minutes is a long time.
Yeah.
Oh. And it's just so senseless.
See, my mind is always like, if the mum is there, why didn't the mum do something? Hit him over the head with some, like, I don't know. But obviously, it's hard to comment on these situations when, number one, we don't have the full facts, and number two, you're not in that situation. You know, sometimes things happen and you're going to react this way, but then when you're in it, your mind's blank, you're frozen. So, yeah. But yeah, it's sad. It's scary, sad. But it is actually happening.
Yeah, hopefully we can get to a place as a society where, you know, we can sort of erase this sort of epidemic of women just dying for the sake of it because men decided to lash out over foolishness, and it's just it's horrible. Okay, so now we have a dilemma. Take it away.
Okay, so we've had an anonymous dilemma from someone who says, I'm just summarizing it up rather than reading it. So basically, she's got a best friend. They've been friends since like primary school. They're more like sisters. Her friend is due to get married next year to a guy who they've been together for, I think, she said 6 years. So basically, she was in a club. She saw the guy-to-be fiance in the club with another lady. They were just finishing off drinks. She didn't really see much happening between them, but they were in a club. And they left shortly after she got there. They didn't see her, but they weren't in there for that long. So her dilemma is, should she tell her friend? But it could ruin the fact that they're supposed to be getting married next year. The fact that she didn't really see anything incriminating happen between them. Or should she kind of find out, ask him herself, like, what is going on? So she's in a bit of a dilemma. Should she keep out of it? Should she tell her friend? Or should she investigate with the fiance to be like, what was he doing? Look, say, I saw you. You know, what are you up to? What do you think?
Okay. Because she didn't see anything too incriminating, like, I don't know if they were like what, kissing in the club or whatever.
Nah, she just said that they were just finished off their drinks, and that was really about it. You know, a little bit of dance, but nothing major. Because she said literally they were in there for like 15 minutes before they left. So they were probably in there a while before, but she doesn't know what happened before that.
Personally, I feel like I would have to give him a bit of an ultimatum. I'd be like, listen, what's going on between you and this chick that I saw you with in the club? Don't try and lie about it because I saw you. And then I'll be like, listen, either you need to like tell me what's going on, because it's not like they're just like in some little play relationship. They're due to get married, and why would I want to see my friend get married to somebody who is a cheater before? And it's like, what? I would rather tell her, or at least give him a chance first and be like, listen, what's going on between you and
she
this
would speak to him first,
yeah,
before going to her
first and be like, what's going on? You need to have, you should have a logical explanation for this. If not, then I'm going to go to my friend and be like, I saw your man doing whatever,
having a drink, finished off a drink with someone,
with some random chicken in the club.
It's so hard. I like to keep out of people's business. Everyone who knows me knows that I don't like to get involved. I like to keep my eyes closed. I don't see nothing. I don't want to see anything. But it sounds like she's my good friend. All right. For me, there's a lot of factors. So she might be my good friend, but it all depends on what is her character, in the sense of, has there been a problem in the past where a friend has told her man's doing certain things? How has she reacted? Because there's some people, you tell them, they're not reacting well to it. You're the bad person for telling them. I don't have no time for that. So I think that would be a factor as well, if there's any past history of that. And maybe I would probably speak to the guy. Maybe, okay, I'm either going to keep my mouth shut, mind my own damn business, and hope for the best. Somebody else sees them, somebody else tells her. I don't know. I don't like to,
when you saw,
I don't want to get involved.
That's your good friend.
Okay,
and even if she's like, oh, sorry, you're the bad guy now.
Sorry.
Even if you're the bad guy now, I feel like I would rather have told the truth and been deemed the bad guy by my friend than not say anything and just let her get on with this sham of a marriage.
Or, as I would say, I would speak to the guy and I'll be like, look, I saw you in the club with a chick. What's going on? Let me know now. Otherwise, I'm going to tell my friend. Yeah, but I would really think about it. It's not a rash decision for me. It would really be a thought out process. And as I said, it all depends on the personality of my friend. Is there a history of other people telling her this? Has she kicked off? Is she someone who thinks, doesn't want to hear those type of things when you normally tell her? That I would factor those things in.
Okay, but like the girl said, this girl is her good friend. Like, they've known each other since primary school.
Mm-hmm.
So why would there be that distrust from the friend?
Yeah, but sometimes when men are involved, it's a whole different scenario when it comes to friendships. But yeah, as I said, I'd really think about it a lot. I'd probably ask someone who I trust a bit of advice, like, what do you think I should do? But probably I'd have a chat with him first, and
I'll hear him out.
I think I'd hear him out.
Let him explain himself. If he doesn't have a logical explanation, then
but I'll let him know that I'm gonna let her know if I'm not happy with what he says, or if he's not making sense, or if he sounds like he's trying to lie. But that's a sticky one, because I mean, some people, like, no problem, tell your friend, they're not gonna, but I'm just a bit more, I just like to stay out of things. I don't like to be in anyone's argument, man and woman, boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, husband, wife. I don't want to be in it, literally.
I don't know. I feel like if I'm not telling my friend, then that means I'm being loyal to him and keeping his nonsense a secret.
That's true.
My loyalty lies with my friend at the end of the day.
But then what nonsense is it? It might be a genuine thing. You don't know what the story is. Okay,
but genuinely, how genuine are you when you're in the club with some random person that I've never seen? And I obviously, like, well, not me, but I'm speaking as if I'm this person. I know
their friends,
this friend, exactly. I know
his friends, her
exactly.
friends, their
So
friends, and it's not a friend you're familiar with.
Exactly. If it was someone I knew, then I'd be like, okay, fine. But no, some random, no.
Okay. So that's it, guys. We're here for your dilemmas. Keep sending them in.
Yes,
we will discuss them. We will chat on them. And yeah, we'll tell you what we think.